Hi guys, welcome to another video. It's Ndagire here. Today's video is going to be about Chidima and what is going on within the Miss Universe. If you don't know who Chidima is, she is a South African born with a mother from Mozambique and a dad from Nigeria, and she was contesting in Miss South Africa, where South Africans feel like she couldn't represent them because she's African and black, literally.
All started because of my name. People were not happy that my name is Chidima and I am representing South Africa. So that is where it actually really started. And people felt like, South Africans felt like I wasn't South African enough because of my name. And it was really sad to see. It was a very horrible experience and I wouldn't wish it on anybody because I have lived there for 23 years. And it's heartbreaking to see that I wasn't welcomed and accepted. Well, you're welcome here.
But you're welcome here. And you're the queen.
Yes. Yeah. I just didn't want to talk about it, but it's heartbreaking. It's really heartbreaking. And there were certain things that happened behind the scene that actually made me withdraw. And it was so heartbreaking to see that I had to withdraw close to the finale. And but a decision had to be made. And it really hit social media as well.
Yeah.
And there was some statements that came out from Home Affairs with regards to my mom's ID as well. And that is still a legal matter, so I'm not going to comment on that. But what I do know is that I was born in South Africa and I am a South African. And I'm still proudly Nigerian as well.
I mean, with the xenophobia that is in South Africa and how they really hate black people, and now this lady being a Nigerian, it really like got them to the core. They couldn't believe it, and that's why they accepted when a white woman was crowned Miss South Africa 2024.
Our brand new Miss South Africa 2024 is Mia.
On what planet does this make sense to anyone? You see, we have a black beauty pageant contestant, yeah? That's the black girl in the picture. She's a bit of all right. They badgered her and they said, you can't represent South Africa. You can't be Miss South Africa because your dad is Nigerian and your mom's from Mozambique. You were born in South Africa, but what way are you South African? You don't have South African blood. They find out she's a South African citizen, but they just keep badgering her. And eventually she says, you know what? Yeah, I've made it to the late stages of this competition, but I'm gonna pull out. And some people said you should pull out, yeah, because you're not really South African, yeah, because we know what South Africans look like. So who do they pick to be the winner of Miss South Africa? They pick a woman with green eyes. Maya LaRue. That's how I pronounce it. Does that name sound to you like it's from the earth, from South Africa, yeah? Reverse racism, perhaps?
Nobody questioned anything. Nobody asked any questions. They were happy that a white woman won. And I mean, they did not bring out the issue of, oh, she is not, an African or South African person. The parents, where did they come from? No, nobody cared. Nobody brought up any situation about the parents. But when it came to the Nigerian girl and her parents, then they felt like they needed to prove a point, like the parents had to prove a point. And this is why I say, like, we African people have an issue when it comes to us as a people. We like to pull ourselves down. Like, it's like we enjoy seeing ourselves like fail, and it's really disgusting. Like, these people accepted for a white woman to win, and they were hating on an African girl representing South Africa. Like, make it make sense. And so, with the whole saga, Nigeria saw what was happening. A lot of chaos, was happening, and they were like, you know what? Let's invite our girl. She's Nigerian. The dad is Nigerian. Let her come to Nigeria and represent us. She accepted, went, and literally won as the Miss Nigeria contestant of 2024, which was amazing.
She does not suffer for an offense she did not commit.
Yes, I do feel like I was Nigerian, and I've always felt Nigerian from the moment that I was born. It's not just because of the opportunity that was presented to me, and I think people who have known me will see that I've always embodied that spirit of being a pure, proudly Nigerian woman. So I don't want people to feel like she only feels Nigerian just because, she was offered an opportunity.
But that did not stop South Africans from still, pushing this girl to the edge over the saga of the mom came into South Africa illegally and she obtained an identity of someone else, which I also say or question why people were so much mad at Mama Chidima, who received citizenship documents from immigration, because I do believe her receiving those documents, there was fraud that happened within the immigration system where people accepted to give her that identity that people say she stole. I don't think she just went to the office and just claimed it without, people getting involved. But people were not concerned about that. They were like, she's Nigerian. And I mean, the dad is Nigerian. She's not a South African person. Chidima should not represent us, but they accepted a white woman to represent them. But I digress. South African people literally wrote and started a petition to stop this Chidima lady that Nigeria gave an opportunity from not contesting in Miss Universe happening in Mexico. Like, how insane, how hurtful, how bad-hearted can you be as a people?
Yo, the hate. And I get it. I understand the reason why you guys hate Nigerians so much, right? But I promise you, if it was the other way around, Nigerians would never go this far. God bloody sick. It's Miss Universe. You're not even the one organizing it. Let's you go this far just because you don't like Nigerians? If I'm Nigerian, I will avoid this country and the people at all costs, no matter what. Yeah, guys, please go vote for Chidima, even if you don't like this girl, because just download the app, Miss Universe app on your phone and vote for Nigeria.
South Africans, what are your problem? Like, what are the color of your problem? Are you guys obsessed like with Chidima? This is becoming like obsession. Like, this is more like obsession. Are you people obsessed with her? You people rejected her. You people say that she's not South Africa, bullied her, call her also. Okay, she's fine. She came back to her father's land, Nigeria. We accepted her, we welcome her, we gladly embrace her, we honored her. Yet, you people are still following her. Take a look at this news. South African group petitions Miss Universe to disqualify Chidima Additional from the pageant in Mexico. When this pageant started, Chidima flew to Mexico dressed to represent Nigeria. And now, it's choking South Africans. It's choking them. From there, they had to cancel their identity, that South Africa identity, both their mother. They cancel her traveling document, her identity. Okay, fine. Chidima has to travel with Nigeria passport. It's okay. Nigeria identity to represent Nigeria is still fine. It's not ending there. They still went ahead to petition the universe to disqualify her. Is this not obsession? People say that you don't want her. She's not South Africa. You doesn't want her to represent you people. It's okay. Why are you still following her? What is all this? The hatred is too much on this girl. Like, it's too much. South Africa, make una chill. She don't leave South Africa for you people. Why are you people still after her?
They want to sabotage her right now by any necessary means. Get this, Chidima, who born in South Africa to a Nigerian father and a Mozambican-born mother with a South African citizenship, ran from Miss South Africa because look at her, guys, beauty and brains, and got close to winning until some of y'all noticed. Who is this girl running from Miss South Africa with a last name like that? By the way, guys, her last name is Adenchina, so I'm assuming it's of Nigerian origin. But anyways, y'all criticized her. Y'all even questioned how her parents obtained the South African citizenship. And let me tell you something, with all that fear tactics, it worked because she withdrew from Miss South Africa, letting this one win Miss South Africa, Mia Leroux, Leroux. So are we going to look into how the Leroux family got the South African citizenship, or are we going to not keep the same energy. Either way, this gained so much media attention that the organization of Miss Nigeria contacted her and asked her, do you want to participate in Miss Nigeria since your daddy's of Nigerian origin? And listen, she said yes, and guess who won by the grace of God? She did. By now, I thought everything was over, guys. Chidima was going to represent Miss Nigeria at Miss Universe in Mexico, and Mia was going to represent South Africa at Miss Universe in Mexico too. Tell me, why are you guys still rattled up that you guys are petitioning to have her get disqualified at Miss Universe in Mexico right now, all because of this alleged South African identity issue? Like, are you kidding me? Like, even Homeland Security Tommy is giving Chidima and her mom a Monday's deadline to present him with some ID documents. Sir, they're currently in Mexico. Give them some time to win, and then they'll address these concerns and allegations. In the meantime, I got a better investigation. There are so many South Africans that went to G-City and did a lot of, and you know what I'm talking about. Many of them came back. Why don't you investigate those guys instead of wondering or stressing what a 23-year-old is doing?
It really disturbed me as well why like South Africans were still on this girl. Like they pushed her away and didn't want her to represent them, but they were still like on her back and a petition ready to stop an African girl from contesting in a pageant, but you still accepted, someone that does not look like you to represent you. Like they were not even putting the energy on their representative, but still on the back of this girl. But if you're blessed, you're blessed. Even with the petition and all that, she's still qualified to be part of Miss Universe happening in Mexico.
South Africans, I have already told you guys that I will personally come back on this same platform to rub our winnings and our progress in your face. Check who is number 2 on the Miss Universe hot picks. It looks like the same girl that you guys were busy signing petitions up and down to bar from contesting for Miss Universe. I guess now you guys can take that petition and shove it up your... Honestly, this is why I love Nigeria so much. If Nigerians stand with you, if Nigerians stand behind you, you must definitely go far. Like, absolutely nothing can stop that from happening. Not even the weary South Africans. They can't stop that from happening. And if Nigerians have to stand against you, Omo, is the complete opposite because they will bury you. As you can see, Chidima is number 2 on the hot picks and will definitely be number 1 as long as Nigerians are behind her. Bro, she's definitely winning. Just give her the win already. You South Africans were busy cancelling passport, cancelling ID, writing petitions up and down. Just steady trying to plot something that is just going to stop this girl from winning. And all these things is because Chidima is a Nigerian. Honestly, it is only in South African's case that I've ever seen a black person being racist to another black person. Well, anyways, we are still winning. So if you guys like, sign petitions, sign the earth entirely, you still cannot stop us. We are winning.
Now, guys, not to sound petty, like I don't want to sound petty, but with all the noise and the attacks and the abuse and all the nasty, statements and things that have been said to Chidima, the Nigerian beautiful queen, literally, guess who is not in the competition of Miss Universe anymore? A statement was issued from Miss Universe that Miss South Africa 2024 withdrew from Miss Universe happening in Mexico.
Good morning, South Africa. In case you haven't seen yet, our Miss South Africa withdrew from Miss Universe, and the South Africa organization did a statement and they say, "It is a deep regret that we share the news that Mia Leroux, Miss South Africa 2024, has had to withdraw from the Miss Universe competition due to health concerns." And it just goes on, she's really sorry and everything. And I'm really, really sorry for her because as South Africans, we know how big this forms part of our country and our culture. And we take a lot of pride in who is our Miss South Africa yearly. To me, our family, a team, good luck to you guys in this time. We are really sorry we can't compete in Miss Universe this year, but we still know you are our queen for 2024. And the country is still supporting you, still standing behind you. Good luck, and we pray for a speedy recovery.
Mia Leroux has withdrawn from Miss Universe, our very own Miss South Africa, and without a doubt, one of the major favorites coming into the competition this weekend. Mia Leroux has withdrawn due to health concerns. I truly and honestly hope that Mia gets well. I wish her all the best with her recovery. And man, this sucks, man. This sucks. I was so excited coming into Miss Universe. I'm thinking, we're taking it home. But look, it's all good. We wish her all the best.
Guess who is still in the competitions? Guess who is still contesting? And hopefully she might win? Chidima. If you're an African and you look into the situation, it really shows you where we stand as a people, that a mere pageant can really divide us to this point, that we want to push ourselves and pull ourselves down. And this really shows other groups of people that we really don't like ourselves and hate ourselves to the core, But I just really want to encourage us, like, these things are the reason why we are still controlled, because we hate ourselves and we need to do better. We need to do better. We push this girl to lose, and she's still in a position that a white lady, literally, I think she got scared, or she was like, she can't take it anymore, or people were looking at her a certain way, because, why the energy that South Africans were pushing or putting on Chidima? Where has it landed them? Like, where are they now happy? Like, are they even happy now? Because they've lost literally, and Nigeria is winning. Like, I'm happy for Nigeria, and this is why people really fight Nigeria, because when they support someone, when they love someone, when they really accept someone, they push them to the best. Because, if it wasn't for the support of the people and Nigerian people, I don't think like Chidima would have made it that far. And that's the energy that African people need. That is the energy that we need. And that's why we keep on seeing, the Western media always pushing a bad narrative on Nigerians, because they know they are resilient, like they are fighters, they support, they love. And I'm not saying that they are perfect, no one is perfect, but at least Nigerians show how it is to support your own and love your own and really give opportunities to your own. Because with the opportunity of giving Chidima, to contest in Miss Nigeria is the reason why she's there. And them voting is the reason she's still there, and them like really fighting. African people, we need to do better. This situation, if it does not teach you something, you have a problem. But yeah, guys, that is it for me in the video. Let me know what you think about this, and please keep voting. And I hope Chidima wins, because she has really gone through a lot. She deserves this win. She really does. So African people, do what's right, and not share to South Africans, but let's do better. Like, you guys need to do better and stop with your hate towards other black people. They are not the ones, taking over the things that belong in South Africa. It's the other way around, Like, the Nigerians that you guys hate are not the ones controlling your resources or your politics or anything that you have in your country. So let's do better. Let's do better.